This afternoon, we'll be talking about a very interesting subject, and that is about stroke recovery. Now, people may ask, how do a person or an individual with stroke recover, and how far will the recovery go, and until when will it carry on, and will it ever stop? These are interesting discussions, and there are many school of thoughts there, and some health professionals may give you some information you may not accept, and even health professionals themselves have different opinions on what to tell people, and they have some biases and reasons for doing that. So stay tuned. Recovery post-stroke, Steve.
Yeah.
Now, you had a stroke how long ago?
5 years coming up now.
5 years.
Yeah,
What can you say from your experience, Steve? Did your recovery stop?
It's like you said on the intro. I remember in hospital, a nurse said to me, what you recover in the first 4 months of a stroke is what you get for the rest of your life. And then someone says that's not true. So I've had different opinions. So it goes for different physio will be different answers. I remember going to Dr. Kirker, who I see in Cambridge in England. He said to me, "You ain't gonna get no better." And he was a specialist. Old-fashioned, isn't it? Old-fashioned thing. But then you see somebody who's training like yourself. Everything's ongoing, isn't it? It's a lifetime of recovery.
It's a lifetime process. Yeah. And I will just explain, so that people will understand, what is really this recovery after stroke. When you have a stroke, damage happened to a part of your brain, and that damaged part of your brain will never get better. It will never change. Once brain cells are killed or are dead, they will never come to life. That's just the truth. So if you talk about the area of the brain damaged by the stroke, will it recover? Of course, the answer is no, it won't recover. But we're not talking of that kind of recovery. We're talking about the recovery in function, Let's say, for example, Steve, before he could not walk, and then now he can walk. And before he was walking, poorly or limping, his limping was really worse. And now he's walking much better. His hand before he cannot open, and now he can open a little bit. So this kind of recovery, we call it functional recovery. So why are they happening, this functional recovery? That is what we are going to talk about. Not the actual recovery of the damaged area of the brain by the stroke, Okay, so functional recovery, Steve. So people carry on to improve in function. How do you explain that? The reason why that is happening, because the functional recovery is actually done by the good remaining parts of the brain unaffected by the stroke or brain injury.
You mean it's retraining, is it?
Yeah. So in other words, there's plenty of hope there, because we're not dealing with the damaged brain. We're dealing with the good remaining parts of the brain. So there's plenty of potential there. Pretty much the same as learning a new skill for somebody, like myself. I don't have a stroke. I don't have brain injury. If I try to learn a new skill, for example, I want to learn how to play golf, for example. Initially, I may struggle. But later on, as I put forth more time and effort, get instruction, I will eventually be able to learn.
I'll tell you what, that's exactly right. Around my house, right, I know where everything is. So I'm like walking. If I go to your house, say, or someone else who's not been in there before, now I'm sort of like, my mind's thinking, where's everything? Walking's gone. You know what I mean? It's not used to it. But when I've gone in your house 3-4 times, I'll get better. I know where everything is. Maybe the carpet's different. I'm okay walking on my floor, but if I go to carpet or go outside when it's pebbles, then obviously I'm back to square one until I do it again, and maybe I'll be better. But that's exactly right what you said.
Because your brain was used to that environment you just described, Steve. So it's okay. But when you're in a new environment, it requires a different set of skills.
Definitely
to understand the surroundings and the condition of the surrounding and all that. So
I just think of something now. This might not be relevant. So when I was last time in Ireland, I went on a cruise liner, on a little boat, on a lake, right, and then walking on that boat, I walked on ships, right. When I come off the boat, the ramp, because the boat was in when I say boat, it's a little tiny boat. I think I showed you a picture, didn't I? When the boat actually went back to dock, there's a hill to get back up, and I've never done a hill like that before. Like a concrete. I went up there.
So it's very slopey.
Very slopey, and my left ankle, like an electric shock, went through it, right. And if I wasn't holding onto a railing, I would have went. You know what I mean? I'd have fell on the floor. I'd have breathed, you know. I don't know, it was like the stress of going up there, but the electric shock, that ankle just gave way. I don't know why. So and I thought, because I went through, like, going back to the recovery, I've never done that before. So I've done that, maybe I've done that 3-4 times, then my ankle will be all right.
Stroke recovery, you know, is a very sensitive subject, because we don't want to be giving people false hope if there's no hope.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we don't want to be taking away that hope if there is actually a hope, you know. So, medical professionals, like people in the NHS, for example, normally they say to people that they've reached a plateau, you know, where the recovery has stopped, you know. And there's a reason why they say that. And the very reason they say that, because they don't want responsibility. They want to discharge you. You know, so they don't have to see you again, you know, because they have many people to see in their list.
Exactly.
So the only way for them to get away is to tell you that you could no longer improve, that you've reached a plateau. And that way they can discharge you and they can go away.
And then you have the record, ain't you? You have to. One of the facts, Sandro, right? When I went to the National Health clinic for physio for the first 6-7 weeks, they said, "Oh, I can't do no more for you." Exactly what you just said, right? And then I come home and I thought to myself, I could get better. There's more recovery in me. And that's why I got in touch with you. But I say that's a favourite word, because I say, if it weren't for the fact you wrote me a letter to give to my doctor to have to have Botox on my arm, I'll be off the records, wouldn't I? I see Dr. Kirk maybe twice a year. But but it wasn't for you doing that, I'd have been off the record.
Well, always remember that, you know, recovery post-stroke is functional recovery. We talk about recovery in function, improvement in function, improvement in abilities to do things, improvement in the way you walk, you stand, your posture, the way you move your arms, the way you think, the way you feel. Functional recovery, not the actual recovery of the damaged area in your brain by the stroke. Some medical professionals, that's why they get away with it, is because they're referring to the actual damage in your brain by the stroke. But that is not what we're after. We're after of actual function recovering, actual function improving, you know.
You hit it on your head there. Well, a good thing what you said at the start. More you do it, the more you're going to improve it.
Exactly.
You know, it's like it's like you say, playing a sport for the first time. If I walk from here right over to that pub there, right, the first time I do it, I would be real slow and staggering. Because I don't know, it's slightly downhill, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if there's anything on there. But next time I do it, I'm thinking, well, I know it's slightly downhill. I know to.
So you learn from your experience.
And then the third time I do it, right, it'd be, you say, if I did it 10 times, I'll finally get in the pub for a drink. But you know what I mean? But right. That's what you need. I think you need for the recovery. You need to practice and practice and practice. You need to keep on doing it.
Because functional recovery is relearning of these functional skills. This ability, Steve, the ability to stand, the ability to walk, the ability to assume balance and posture, you know, these are skills that we learn in life. When we were babies, when we were born into this world, we don't know how to do these things. We cannot even walk. We're helpless, you know. And we learn this as our brain grows and matures and develops. We learn these things. So these are skills we learn. Now, when you lost it from your stroke, you have to relearn it again, you know. And that is why it's important to get instruction from neurophysio like me, you know. And the reason to that, because let's say if I want to learn how to ski, do you think I can learn best by just learning on my own? Of course not. I probably have an accident. I probably make mistakes. I probably learn it the wrong way, you know. Is it wise to learn from a friend? Of course not. The best way to learn to ski is actually to go to a ski school or to get a proper instruction from a professional ski instructor. You know,
skis on, just get down
just
there.
Like that, you know.
And you learn, don't you?
Yeah, same as when you have a stroke. You never had a stroke before. You don't know how to. How to recover from a stroke.
If you're going skiing,
you know, you need somebody to guide you and help you, show you the way. You know, that makes sense. You know,
if like you go skiing, you go down a hill for the first time, go down slope. You don't know what's going on there.
Yeah.
You're going slow.
Yeah, you know, like I have been skiing for 8 years now, and 8 years ago when I first tried to learn how to ski, I could not even stand on my skis. Each time I stand, I fall, you know.
And you kept on doing it.
But I went to a ski school. I went to a ski school where there's a proper instruction, where a step-by-step process, you know. where we're taught how to stand, how to put on our skis, how to fall, and how to balance, how to snowplow, and all that. So I learned it the right way, you know. And other people who try to learn to ski from a friend, the friend don't care about them. They just tell them whatever.
You're all right, just get down there.
And a lot of them actually end up with broken bones, you know. I have a couple of friends, Steve, when I was still working in the NHS, they have broken bones from learning to ski from a friend.
Now, if I went skiing, will I be able to do it?
Well, it depends, Steve. You know, it depends.
Would that leg have to be real strong?
Well, there are many ways of doing it. Yeah.
Have you ever known somebody when you go skiing?
When I was skiing in Zermatt, I think last December, I saw a man skiing with one leg. I can show this video now. Okay, have a look at this video.
Yeah. This skier has one leg and he's skiing. It's pretty amazing. I've never seen anybody like this before. But he ski even before he lost his leg with one ski. But you have a special pole, you know, for the ski. A special pole.
Yes.
Yeah. So it actually helps. Yeah, very interesting. Yeah, very nice day here in Zermatt.
You didn't use your hat.
Yeah.
All done, okay.
There we go.
Bye.
Okay, thank you. See you. So it doesn't give me an excuse not to ski if this man can ski with one leg.
I remember seeing it. Didn't you? You talked to him, didn't you?
I talked to him.
I remember that.
So I showed this video. Yeah.
I think that's what gave me the idea, because obviously I've seen you go down the slope with one arm. You probably got your camera on one arm, haven't you? And you go down. So you go down on one leg and then one ski, can't you? What's that called, the grip thing?
Yeah. So it's good if you're already skiing, you had a stroke, and you know you want to go.
I'll tell you what though,
skiing, probably.
just if anybody, if I put this on Facebook, there may be somebody who's had a stroke or has been skiing. Put a comment down here.
Yeah.
Right, about skiing, strokes with skiing. I'm really interested myself.
And there are many ways of skiing post-stroke as well. If you really like to doing that sports again, you can be sitting on a sledge, you know, and it look like you still have to balance and all that, you know. There are many ways of doing it, you know. You call it a specialist kind of equipment for skiing, you know, and probably somebody can help you with that.
So there'd definitely be something, because I said they do disabled Olympics, don't they? Skiing, don't they?
So going back to the topic of recovery post-stroke, you know.
I think go back to the topic.
The good brain can learn. Yeah, that is what we're dealing with when we talk about functional recovery. The good brain, not the damaged brain. Forget about the damaged brain. It's not coming back, you know.
The secret is, right, what I found out is when you had a stroke, you have to do something every day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do the exercises. You know, so your recovery is a lot easier. You know, do your arm exercises, do your leg exercises. If I don't do it, Sandro, for a day, I'm going, stiff. You know what I mean? I need, of course, I do 2 hours a day. I would say I need to do 2 hours a day in the morning and 2 hours a day in the evening as well. I should be doing that, but obviously, you know what I mean. There's not enough hours in the day, even though I don't work. But you need to do other things, don't you? But I say so. The recovery, I would say the recovery is keep on active. You know what I mean?
So next time you hear somebody from medical profession telling you that you will no longer recover, ask that person telling you, what are you referring to? Are you referring of the damaged area of the brain, or are you referring to my recovery in function, my ability to improve in function? Yes, ask them that, you know.
The favorite word is plateau, isn't it?
Yeah. Ask them that, because I tell you, you know, they have to be honest with the answer, because they can really look stupid in front of you if they answer it the wrong way. And you know, if they say your area of the brain damaged by your stroke that won't recover anymore, they're right, you know. But when they say your function won't recover, won't improve anymore, then they're wrong, you know, because what they're saying is that the good remaining parts of your brain could no longer improve, you know, could no longer be taught how to learn skills of moving your affected side.
Like I said in the early on in the video, I had a major doctor telling me that in Annenbrook's, Dr. Kirker. Well, I don't know if you blank his name out, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, next time, Steve, Dr. Kirker tell you won't improve anymore. Ask him, simple question. Dr. Kirker, let me just ask you, you're an intelligent man, you know. You answer this question. What are you referring to Which part? Which are you referring to? Are you referring to the damaged area of my brain that won't recover?
Really have.
Or are you referring to my function?
Yeah, I think that will.
And then if he says, "Oh, your function," if he says function, oh, so you're saying the good parts of my brain could no longer improve, you know, even of how much I try to relearn the skills of moving this side. Now, don't get me wrong, guys. I'm not telling you that you're going back to how you were before your stroke, that you'll be normal again. You won't. You won't be normal again. Remember, when you have a stroke, it's a new life, it's a new beginning. Yeah?
That's a song.
That life you got before, that's gone forever. It's not coming back, you know. So don't get me wrong. I'm not telling you that you will go back there to your previous life. No way. You'll go back there.
No magic wand, is there?
Yeah. You will improve, but you will improve from your situation now, you know, going forward from your situation now, you know, not going back to your previous life, because that's gone forever.
Small steps, isn't it?
Small steps. So how are you going to live your life after stroke then, you know, thinking of going back to your previous life? You know, don't live it like that. You know, it's like it's a spilled milk, you know. Once the milk is on the floor, there's nothing you can do with it. You have to live with it. You have to move forward, and the best way to move forward is to think of your situation now and what else you can do to improve your situation. Yeah. That is the question you should be asking yourself. Yeah, and recovery, functional recovery. That's what you should be aiming for. You know, to improve the quality of your walk, the quality of your movement. You know, your posture,
improve
your confidence. Your confidence. You know,
confidence is to me a lot of things to do with me is confidence.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. If you said somebody said, "Yeah, you're all right, you can do it," you feel good. You do it. You know, a lot of it. You know, a lot of it's confidence. You know, you feel better. That's why a good physio gives you confidence, doesn't it?
Yeah. Of course. Yeah, that's that's the most important part of the physio, to encourage you, to motivate you, and to give you hope that you can improve.
Yeah.
Just imagine, Steve, if I go to my patient and I tell you, you won't improve anymore.
Yeah, God.
You think I will have a job? No, of course not.
You wouldn't have a house either.
Yeah.
You'd be bankrupt.
Yeah. I'm a life after stroke coach. You know, I coach people how to live their life after stroke, as well as being a neuro physio. I help them restore some of their functions, improve whatever functions they got now. If they're not walking, I help them walk. You know, if they're not balancing properly, I help them balance again. If they don't have confidence, I help them be confident again with their life and move on and look forward to their future with hope and confidence and excitement, you know, because that's how life should be. You know,
I say, you know, your life starts again. You know, 5 years ago, I had a job for 27 years. You know, good money, and then suddenly it stops. So you have to adapt, don't you?
Yeah, you have to adapt. Yeah.
I could just walk around to the shops. You know, that's all stopped now.
Yeah.
You have to think about what you're doing. So, like I say, it's a lifetime recovery.
Yeah, it's lifetime recovery, and accepting what happened to you and moving forward is the key, really. You know, and then. You function as you live your life and as you aim for more and get instructions from your neurophysio and get advice from whoever you think is sensible to you, and move forward and keep working hard, and you will get there. You will improve day by day, month by month, year by year.
The thing is as well, Sandro, going back to like the National Health, give you 6 weeks or 6 sessions and that's it. So a lot of people are probably thinking, well, they need the help. You know what I mean? They need a physio, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, but then again, going back to the NHS, there's a reason why they say that, you know, and that is scapegoat. You know, they want a way out, and the best way out is actually to tell people you have no more hope to improve. You've reached a plateau. You know, what you see now is what you get. You know,
maybe if somebody's watching this in the Cambridgeshire area, Sandro, you know, give you a phone. You know what I mean? You have your number down here, wouldn't you?
Yeah, if you live somewhere in the east of England, you know, in Peterborough, in Cambridge, and Stamford, Huntingdon, Kingsland, Wisbech, Market Deeping, Spalding,
Stanford.
Bourne,
and anywhere
around these areas, you know, give me a ring. You know, give me a number here right now. I will show you. You can still improve. I give you a trial session, free assessment. That means I will look at your situation and then make comment of your situation, and then discuss treatment options for you, and discuss the way forward, the best way forward for you. And
that sounds
you know, and
I think that's free. It's
show
free.
You hope, you know, because there is hope after stroke. You know, people will tell you there's no more hope, but Actually, there's plenty of hope there, you know.
And I say, I can tell you there's hope. You know,
Yeah, there's hope. Don't lose hope. The moment you lose hope, then your life is over, you know, because it's even biblical, you know.
Yeah.
It is good for men to hope. Somewhere there written. It is good for men to hope because actually, pretty much everything in life, you know. Why do we work every day? Because we hope that we get a salary, we get our wages, you know. Why you go on holiday? Because you hope that, you know, you will have a nice time, a great time, and relaxation, you know. Same. Why you have a neuro physio? Because you hope you recover. Why you do business? You know, you hope to make money. Why you work? Why you go into a relationship? Because you hope to you know, to have a good life and to be happy. You know,
of course, yeah.
Everything is about hope, and I'm not selling false hope to people here. You know,
that's what you're saying.
What I'm selling here, what I'm telling you here, are real hope.
The first one's free as well, isn't it? The session's free. And if you get loads of people, you do a group one, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Okay, so we'll leave it like that, and hopefully we see you again next time.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.